Now, I don't know how you guys will take this, but I'm still going to give my own advice. See, as a woman, I'll say when you're taking advice from, married men that are wealthy, so they're trying to tell you how they made it in life, you understand? I would advise you check their story out. It's not about they told you this and that is just it. Dig deep. Yeah? Dig deep, find out what is beneath that story because it's not about what they're saying, I did this, I did that. Anyway, why I'm saying this is because there's a story I saw online recently where a guy was talking about a successful guy, he's actually wealthy, was talking about his life, his journey, and everything. And in the beginning of this story, he mentioned that he was in a relationship with a girl when he was younger. I think he said 16 or something. You understand? So they had a child. Mhm. They had a child. And then within a year plus after the child, the whole relationship thing ended. So, they could not continue again. So they had to separate. But of course, he said he decided within himself that he's not going to let that put him down, that breakup. He's not going to let that breakup put him down. So he had to start hustling. He moved away from the state that he's staying to another state where he was squatting with his friend. He was hustling, entering streets. He was going without letting anything stop him because he wanted to make it in life. So as he was saying, he said he went hard. Failure was not an option, that he wasn't going to fail for any reason. And this inspiration came from his breakup. So finally he made it. He became very rich, like he was popping, he was it. He now decided to go back and visit his home. So when he got back, he said he saw the girl, was still where she was. She had not made it. She was still where she is at the moment is not different from where she was, like he was disappointed because he was expecting more from her. From what he said, the girl is a very intelligent girl. She's this, she's that, but he was disappointed that she could not make it up to his standard. And when he was telling this story, when he got to this part, something came to my head, because if you listen to his story, he started with the relationship, the child, and then after the breakup, when he was talking about his struggles, his growth and everything, he never mentioned the child or the girl. Okay, let's say, since he's not with the girl, he did not mention the girl, but he never mentioned his child. He never mentioned assisting with the care of that child. You understand? Welfare, financially. He never mentioned. All he said was that he was working, gathering money till he started his own business, which is what made him a billionaire right now. Now, this same man that took out his time, leaving his child with the girl, took his time, free time to go and hustle. It was all about him, his time, his hustle, his everything. Now came back and started comparing himself with the lady that he left